Yonnder was nice enough to send me this robot vacuum in exchange for my honest opinion. I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing and a demo. Let's go get started. I was really impressed with everything about this product, both from the packaging all the way up to the actual execution. In the end, I'm going to show you how it worked, and I was really honestly impressed with how well this worked. So everything you need is going to be inside the box to get you up and running. And you've got this base here along with the charger, you've got the unit itself. You're going to want to make sure to be removing all the extra packaging. And then they even give you some little kind of like these little strips to kind of hold everything back. Some, anything that you may have that's around the house that may kind of trip it up, so that you need to make sure to pull your wires away or any kind of curtains or anything like that. So one thing I really like about this is that it does not have one of those roller bars on the bottom. What it has instead is these little like units that are on the bottom that spin around. And so it kind of scoops things up and pushes it into the center. And that allows for any of that like tangle-free design. I have pets, so that's one of the biggest issues with those roller bars that just are so frustrating. And so this really alleviates that issue. You'll just lift this lid right here, and that's going to open up the inside to give you access to the dustbin that's inside. It has a little side filter right there that's very easy to get in and out, and you're able to wash that, which I think is just super handy. And they give you a couple of them, and I'll show you that in a second as well. But it's got a little pull tab so that it just easily pulls out. The sides are going to be like a rubber texture. And now here you're just going to open up this little box, and inside it has another layer of a filter here. And it's like a very, very fine mesh that's in here that's keeping everything separated. And we'll see at the end how much it actually picks up. I was actually very impressed with how well this was able to do around the home. Also inside the box, they're going to be giving you extras of a number of items that you're going to need. So that honestly just feels very in line with everything else with this product, where they're just being very thorough. So you're going to get an extra filter, you're getting extra of those little spinny units, you're going to get one of these which is like just able to help clean out the unit. It's sort of firm on one side and it's got a bit of like a brush on the other. Here's the remote, and they even give you batteries as well, which it feels like nobody does that anymore. So it's just everything you need to get up and running is exactly inside this box. What you're going to do is you're going to hit the power button on the side, and that's going to begin everything else you're going to need to do. So with this charger, you're going to be able to actually charge this unit either with that floor model charger, or you can take the same plug and plug it directly into the unit if you want to just kind of hardwire it and also power it that way. There are going to be 3 ways that you're going to be able to actually control this unit. One is going to be with this remote right here, and that's going to give you access to the majority of functions that you're going to be able to use with it. Right now, the mode that it's in, as it's kind of going back and forth, this is in its spot cleaning mode. And so what that's doing is just going kind of fast and over in one spot, just because you've told it to do so. And that's sort of deep cleaning a little area. You're able to also choose auto mode, which is what it's in right now. You can choose another mode, which is going to be where it goes around the perimeter of the space. And you can also then choose a manual mode where you're actually directing it. And so you can use that little controller just like you would if it was like a joystick or a game or something, where you're able to control it moving forward or backward or to the side and any direction you want it to go. You're able to see here between the hardwood floors, I've got different piles of different vintage rugs and different rugs that are in different places. There's even sort of that extra wood panel that goes in between rooms, that it's sort of a bit of a bumper that it has to go up and over. So it's interesting that it has on the wheels down below, it actually has the ability to kind of lift up and to go over things very smoothly. What I'm showing you here on the left-hand side, this is actually the app. So this is another way that you're able to control this. And through the app, you can have all the same things I was just listing that comes with the controller, but the difference is you also are able to schedule. And so that's just an added benefit of going through the app. And so this is just, as you can see, as it's kind of making its way throughout the house, it's just scooping little things up. And the house was really very clean to begin with, but here I had this one sort of just, a drawer that was pulled out, and it easily was able to go underneath. So it's kind of like down low. It's under 3 inches high, So it's low, but at the same time, it's able to lift itself up whenever it needs to. So it's, you can see very smoothly traveling up and down across all of these different rugs. The 4400 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery allows for continuous coverage for up to 140 minutes. When the battery is running lower than 10%, it's going to automatically return to the charging dock. Here you can see after it's been running, I pulled this out and I was honestly really surprised. We had just vacuumed with a large vacuum previously, so I was not expecting to get this much picked up. I'm going to be using this, loving this, and absolutely recommend this. I think it's a really great product.